Hello, everybody. The music on cue. Was that on cue, or was that just like funny timing with me? Is it going to continue? Oh my God, this is amazing. The production team behind this is absolutely amazing. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope that, oh, it was perfect timing. I thought it was coming back for a second. I'm like, oh my God, stop it. Very cool. I knew that beat. I knew that track. So I knew exactly when it was ending. I made that track. Cool. Sup, everybody. Really nice to be back. This is a section of my week that I highly enjoy with the high-paced, fast, and stressful ecosystem of the cryptocurrency network. Then I look forward to just hanging with good people and neat communities that I didn't know existed, and I'm very happy to have found you all. This week I don't have anything prepared, but I didn't have anything prepared last week or the week before or any other week, so it's not like this week is different. So I'm gonna shoot from the hip and just talk about some stuff. Yeah, for all of you guys that don't know me and are joining for the first time, my name is Chris. I'm one of the co-founders of a Dutch-based cryptocurrency project, but yeah, we're a global project now, I think you can say. But my name is Chris. Effect.ai is the cryptocurrency project. We are building Work 3.0. So you have Web 3.0, and on Web 3.0, you need an ecosystem to be inclusive to all people to gain access to work, to build products and services to accommodate people that want to work, and build those products and services in such a robust way that corporates and all organizations over the world can tap into them seamlessly and frictionlessly. And that's what the Effect Network is building. It's completely up and running. We have several thousand members that are working for some of the biggest clients you can have in an ecosystem. So I implore you to check it out and see where you might be able to fit in. We're always looking for new developers to join the ecosystem. We have a very active DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, where people can write proposals and vote on proposals and really engage and be rewarded with network fees. We have translation tasks that are paying very, very reasonably. We have social media engagement. We have, and this is the main reason why I'm here today, we have Effect Pieces, which is an NFT project where we work with the United Nations and World Vision and have refugees recreating some beautiful pieces of art. And so I will showcase some of that stuff with you this evening. But that's the Effect Network, and that's what we do. So, yeah, with the refugee thing, it's called Effect Pieces. I know a lot of people here are heavily invested, and I don't just mean financially, but time-wise and project-wise, invested in the NFT space. You can see my boy Gary Vaynerchuk really giving a nice boost to the ecosystem. So I need to give him a ring and tell him what we're doing so we can get in at the ground level with that boy. But yeah, so we've developed this idea. We saw the NFT space back in 2017, thought it was very interesting and had some good future. And as we were building out our products and services and our community and some of the services and value propositions that we had, we noticed that NFTs were really taking a stronghold in the ecosystem and decided we wanted to play ball. We came up with an idea that was kind of initiated by the United Nations. They gave me a call once they saw a feature on Ivan on Tech about us and asked if we could put together something. So we did. So Effect Pieces, oh, nice. What is that? Effect Pieces, March 1st, 2021. Boom! So nice one. So a Polish hodler. This is our NFT Effect Pieces show. So you can relax with the comments. So yeah, the deal is that we put together a platform where we had refugees join, so just our basic platform, and built in the ability for an algorithm to chop up a high resolution image, right? from a popular NFT artist, chop it up into over 2,000 pieces, and then create the ability for the refugees to use simple drawing tools to recreate this master image. As anyone knows that have joined us in the last few episodes here over the last few weeks, we were putting these creations up on Super Rare, and we collect the metadata so we can actually put together these art pieces in real time if we want, and really get dynamic and creative with a GIF style NFT of the recreation of the piece. It wasn't getting too much attention for various reasons, mostly just because we just didn't have the time to promote it the way that it deserved. And so after releasing 5 pieces and getting, an ETH bid here and an ETH bid there for these pieces, we decided to, pull back on this and go to the drawing board. So last week I explained that we would be building out the message and building out the marketing for this initiative, because the main objective of these pieces is to raise money to buy computers for refugees. So we really want to try to raise enough money, or a lot of money. And I think if we just put in a little bit more time on marketing and aligning with other ecosystem partners to help push this, then I think we can get there. I have a great community that's on this new social media app called Clubhouse. So I will be joining there to start talking about this. We're incorporating a few new members of this actual team, and we will continue to get this out there. But for all of you that haven't seen these pieces, I would just like to share it with you so you can see it. Again, I put a call to action out there. If there's anybody out there that wants to join this in any capacity, if you have a marketing background, or you even want to take this to a different technical level to start integrating systems to open this product effect pieces to the public, or you don't know how to get involved and you'd like to learn, then please reach out, because we'd love to put together a team of maybe 10 or 12 people to be shareholders on this one product. It is a social product, and we really want to highlight how inclusive our platform is, but how inclusive blockchain and cryptocurrency should be. It shouldn't have high gas costs where, one DeFi transaction is also costing you $80, so you have to make lots of stuff. We always got into blockchain to really make some inclusive technology. So we really want to be able to bring this to the masses, this product. I think it's cool. I think that it has a place there. And I think that we can showcase the social element, but don't get it fully twisted. The best way to incentivize people, even for social aspects, I don't think is through pure charity. I think there's incredible benefits to effect pieces to make that into a very popular and profit-driven machine. At the same time, sharing those profits with the most vulnerable types of people and have them included in our platform to teach them and maybe have them leapfrog over a lot of other people in the world. So that's the deal on that. I would love to share with you guys, if you don't mind. I'm going to try to set that up real quick. Like I said, I wasn't prepared, but I'm preparing on the fly. So let's go into Drive. I'll open up effect pieces. Boom, boom. I hope you all had an amazing Monday. I woke up not so happy. Why? Just because sometimes that happens. And this Monday was definitely one of those Mondays. I have no idea, but sometimes I just wake up not super happy with the world. And it has really nothing to do with anything. Maybe it's hormonal. Maybe I'm getting old or something. But anyways, I don't know. I walked to work, and then by the time I got to work and saw the friendly faces at our office, we actually hired 2 new people today. And 2 incredibly amazing people that I'm just so happy to be involved with. So that brightened my day, and the rest of my day was fine. So find good people and make your Mondays happy. Okay, I'm rambling a lot today. So sorry. Old hormonal male. That's me. The older I get, the more I have to blame it on hormonals. Hormonal imbalances. But that might be it. So let me share my screen here. Screens. Let's go full screen. Share my private keys and everything else with you guys. Bada bing. Okay, so I often take you guys here. I don't think I can share too many things that are new, but for all of you guys that haven't seen it or those who want to explore again, I think sometimes I have a problem opening these up, and this is what I want to share the most with you guys is these pieces, but I always have problems opening them. Come on, open up. Seriously now. Yes. All right, we're open. This is good. Okay. Now how do I zoom? Oh, here's how we zoom. So if you look closely at this piece, it's absolutely epic. It's not loading as well as it should, but this is so high definition that you can see every pen stroke that people did. This is not doing it justice, so this must be the lower quality one that I have there. But if you look at this, each and every one of these pieces, the color selections, they can custom color, every stroke that they want. Each piece of this is done individually by a refugee in the Middle East. So we're working with a lot of refugees in the Middle East, Iranians, Georgians, Russians, all kinds of different displaced individuals. None of them with any background in cryptocurrencies or blockchain. And if you check this out, it's made up of all these pieces. You can see, obviously, the pants for this gentleman here are all basically the same. But then when you kind of zoom out on it, then you can kind of get this perspective that it's put back together like this. And if I put this with the original, where's the original? This is the original. Oh, come on. Give me it. Come on. Well, that doesn't look like it. There we go. This is the original. So it's a canvas painting. And you obviously see there's a lot of incredibly crazy detail in this image. And all of that detail, these people on our platform that legitimately only have a paintbrush tool. So there's no other tools to do anything with. They're able to do this. Now, this is from Kaylan. He's an artist who has a lot of experience with refugees and experience in social good. So he gifted us these. And so to make a long story short on what we're doing with these pieces, if we go over to playing with colors. If we go over to super rare, you'll see what we had. And I don't think we did it justice because I think a still image is what we should have gone to. Let's begin. Let's connect my wallet. Oh, I forgot my password. Oh my God, I'm showing you guys everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, Chris, get it together. As you can see, I got a bit of money, but I ain't rich. So yeah, I'm not going to go into that. It's not connected right now. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to connect my wallet to see this. I don't have to connect this. Bah. Sorry, guys. Discover. Let's find effect. Pieces. Boom. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to the profile. Anyways, these are some of our art pieces. This was the very first one called Detach. It was one of our test cases with the refugees. This is actually the end result that we got on the first test on our platform. So this was the validation that it worked. That's the original. Then you can see the metadata. This is exactly each piece being drawn in from first stroke to last stroke over a time period. And this is when we realized, wow, this is actually quite cool. And it actually works. And so, but I think the value is in this, the end result. So instead of it looping back around and having this silly GIF, which we thought was really important in this whole NFT space, we want to give the rights to this final piece, the entire rights, meaning the highest definition possible file, meaning the NFT itself to attach to those files. And all of the associated materials that came along with it. There are 2,025 pieces in each of these pieces, and we also want to give the individual who gets them all of those pieces as a single piece in themselves, because we also have a collection of all the individual pieces by themselves. So this is another one. from a very popular artist on Super Rare. And you can see here, all of these pieces are individual pieces. There was one piece in this one that was really funny. It always popped out at me. I was watching. It was like this guy had a chance to change what he was doing, and it was like, and at the last second, then he colors it in wrong. I think. Which one was it? Oh, I forget, but it's fascinating to look. Oh, it's right here. It's this little pink one in the middle. If you watch right here, it's really silly. This guy, I think it's this piece here. It's like, wow, that's great, right? That red with the black. Okay, then he just colored it in with a little bit of pink. Okay, now he's fixing it and he's covered it up. Oh, he went all black, all red, and then he did that black line, and then all of a sudden, at the very final second, he fills it in pink, and then he left it like that. It's like, what the heck, man? Every iteration was better than what he submitted as his last work. So maybe it was an accidental submit, and he was just doing it over and over and over again. Couldn't find the submit button, and then press submit when it wasn't ready. But it's really funny. He does this piece like 7 or 8 times. But anyways, that's one of the other pieces. I think it's fascinating as a project, not just because it's ours, because it wasn't just ours. We had another team. Here's another incredible one by an artist, another popular NFT artist called Nate Hill. He was very supportive of the project and really, really, yeah. But his artwork usually is one solemn character in his paintings, but he made this one from scratch for the project. And yeah, so there's 2 individuals. You have one individual here and another one here, and he's named this piece Welcome. So it was kind of in the name of this project for refugees. We had a theme of inclusiveness. So we wanted to make stuff and expect any artist to make original work. And a few of them did. So we were incredibly honored by these people making these pieces. And one of those guys is somebody you all may know, and that's Trippy Yogi. And that's how I've connected with you guys here. That guy has offered us a piece that is completed, but is totally unreleased. By the time we release the Trippy Yogi piece, we need to be one of the most popular social projects in the world. So because the Trippy Yogi piece, he did an original one from scratch, which is epic, absolutely phenomenal and epic. It will be the last release of our series once we shape this up. So that is the deal. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Because I think maybe we should do these bi-weekly, so I have a little bit more to share, because we're still building many different things. So this one is not my full-time job, but I really would love to I want to continue these week on week, but I want to make sure that I give the value that I feel I get out of you guys. And right now it's just I don't feel like I'm giving you guys enough bang for your buck. I mean, I can talk on a whole bunch of different subjects and stuff, and I can structure this in a different way, but this was really, it was initiated with Effect Pieces. Maybe I can just come up with other subjects and stuff each week. Maybe you guys tell me what we should talk about, and then we just, I'll get something done. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe next week we talk about pizza on the blockchain. It feels like 2017 all over again. These pizza on the blockchain projects are coming out, these nonsensical stuff. But we can talk about everything. Tell us stories from the refugees. So, okay, yeah. Well, listen, this is a very, very interesting and neat part. So I can tell you kind of the origin story of this. We had somebody from the UNHCR reach out and ask us to put this together. And when we started discussing what was possible and what we thought was a pretty neat way forward based on, just stuff I've seen in the past, putting this together. I said, listen, I don't know what's feasible, but to make this the most impactful, we need to get refugees on the platform. I know a lot of these people are in camps, and I know a lot of them are integrated into different societies. There's a lot of different, different types of situations that refugees and displaced individuals are in. So I just said to the United Nations, I said, listen, if I could, I want to incorporate all of the refugees everywhere in the world all at once. But legitimately, what I'm looking for is people that have, because what's lucky is you don't have to understand English fully and completely, but you will have to know basic English for me to explain what we're doing and how we're doing it. So I asked them to compile a group of people that spoke at least basic English and had some capacity to get access to a computer for at least a few hours a week, so they could really participate and get some value there. It was our idea that we would put up the initial funds to pay these workers and pay them a very fair wage for the work that they're compiling. And then the aftermath was whatever we raise for the artwork, we will buy computers so then more refugees can participate. We partnered with Ivan on Tech, and so he was going to supply the educational platform, Ivan on Tech Academy, to refugees to give them as much knowledge as possible outside the realm of doing these art tasks and really put some power in their possession, right, with computers and loaded with educational software and platforms, and also gain access to Effect Force to do multiple types of tasks, but primarily our art tasks. The United Nations immediately found us about, it was about 240 refugees. So they joined the call. We all discussed, we talked, we had an incredible onboarding, information sessions. They're all recorded just for documentation in the future. I really feel that this will be something. So we felt like documenting every little tiny touch of it. So yeah, we had about 3 or 4 sessions with them, teaching them about the technology, just letting them know how they can register, letting them know that they won't have to worry about cryptocurrencies at this point. We can pay them out in whatever. We have a Georgian bank account. So the United Nations and World Vision we're working out of that country. So but so then we got on calls with the refugees every single week and talk to them about their experience, what they were doing, helping guide them in quality, quality comments, and yeah, their experience was quite amazing and quite interesting, and it varied because the technology. So I think the experience for the majority of them was fantastic, to take part in something, to be included in something. If they followed along, through our different social channels and saw what people were feeling and thinking about this, a lot of the feedback we got from the refugees were incredibly positive, and they couldn't believe that they were part of something like this, and they'd never been introduced. But the one thing that turned out to be a little bit of an issue, we all made the agreement that they would work on credits and that they would get paid a certain amount of EFX per task, which equated to 20 cents per task. And that was agreed upon, and that was fine. But on our platform, if you guys have been on Effect Force, when you're earning EFX, you can earn it as a credit if you're just joining, and then you need to attach an EOS wallet to be able to claim that. But for all the refugee accounts, we just left it as credits, and we were going to pay them out, until they can learn how this actually works. And some of them were actually keeping their attached to wallet, but most of them didn't. But if you look at our platform, when you earn EFX, there's a dollar value beside it as well. And our token happened to go up a few 100% over this time period. So the refugees thought that, holy smokes, I just made a lot of money. And so it got a little bit confusing for these guys and a little bit disappointing and upsetting when that wasn't the actual dollar amount. So that was totally our bad. I think we need to do something about that. But our biggest commitment is to these guys on the back end of selling these pieces, to be able to get them more computers, and the specific people that were working, we will certainly have great bonuses for them. But the overall experience for these refugees, I think, was amazing, and it was equally, if not more, amazing for us, and really motivates us to want to continue with this. But the this is a project of its. What effect.ai is really good at is building projects on top of projects and building like so much work that it's hard to complete one fully and completely. And I was ignorant on the fact that I thought I could just jump in and start selling NFTs without, having a ecosystem or building anything. We built this project in just a short few weeks and then released, and thought people would just jump in and start giving us 50 ETH per painting. And I think if we just built it out a little bit more, and that's what we're doing. We're building a team behind this so we can build it out, and then we'll make it happen. So that's it. Is somebody making fun of EOS? Did somebody just make fun of EOS? That's totally fair. It's totally fair. I make fun of EOS. I was just on a call with a few different people making fun of EOS. So the one question everybody asks is, how do you mess it up so bad if you have $4 billion? You try having $4 billion and be motivating to build something, I guess. I don't know. It's incredibly disappointing. You're going to integrate ETH 2.0 when ready. So, of course, you can never, no matter what you do, if you know anything about life, business, anything, there is a first mover advantage that is so incredibly powerful. It's crazy. Bitcoin is the slowest, clunkiest thing ever, but it's the first mover and it's the king and will remain the king. If you want to debate that, I think it's a funny subject, but that's fair. If you're right, then that would be nuts, and people would definitely look up to you. So it's but I don't think that's going to happen. And then Ethereum, obviously the first mover in the smart contract, and really has a specific mind for decentralization. That's where we want to play. That's what we want to build. Our technical team is the best in the business, and we want to just play with the best in the business. So Ethereum is something we're looking at. We looked at it tonight. We looked at a few second layer solutions today. We're talking to many different teams in the EOS ecosystem. It's time for effect.ai and the EFX token to plant themselves somewhere where we'll get the respect we deserve, I feel, and be able to just play with people that we're inspired by. So we want to be in the development community that's building things, and we want to help build that and add value. We built the developer tools on the Neo blockchain where we lived in the first place. Everybody still uses those development tools if you're developing on Neo, which is only 4 people. So that was a waste of time. And now on the EOS blockchain, there's just nothing. I repeat, nothing. They pretend like there's stuff going on, but nothing is happening. And things are getting worse and not better. The CTO left, all of the most well-respected people in the ecosystem left, and what remains is just a bunch of greedy block producers that are cashing in their EOS at a rapid rate. So it's a zero-sum game, and as far as we're concerned, it's done. Now, the blockchain itself is the best blockchain out there. Nobody can touch it. It's not even debatable. If you want to debate it, it's a silly debate. The resource model is fantastic. It doesn't cost anything. They're free transactions. You need to stake EOS to get the resources, which are CPU and net. But once you have that, it replenishes every 24 hours. It's an epic model. Just the governance and the leadership. This is what I tell people. There's 2 things you need to run a business, to run a successful project, business, family, anything. Doesn't matter what the heck you're doing. There's 2 things. You need a vision. You need a very solid vision. At a left field, they do voice.com, the social media platform. It's like, wait a minute, you have the potential to be the ETH killer. And then the second thing that you need is leadership. You need a leader. It doesn't matter that these are decentralized, distributed, inclusive ecosystems. You need a leader to lead everybody to that victory. And the better that leader, the more you can acquire more leaders within that ecosystem that are pushing the narrative of the vision. That's what you need. And EOS don't have leaders and don't have vision. So that's the deal. So we're always exploring. We're talking to some major teams are trying to acquire us. So it's a nice position to be in. They all want to showcase, the power of their blockchain or their second layer solution or whatever else. So just to be fully transparent, we're talking to Solana, we're talking to Cardano, we're talking to Polkadot, we're talking to Binance Chain. We're talking, and you all have all of your opinions. We don't give, like, we care about opinions, of course, but we don't give a damn about the different blockchains and the different people behind them. What really matters is there an inclusive environment that we can run our technology on, and does it work? And is there an ecosystem that we believe will be there in the future of developers to help add value? That's the most important. And we feel there's a lot out there that has that. Obviously, Cardano does not have smart contracts, and we have 16 smart contracts that we need to deploy, so that won't work. Polkadot is a hypothetical. That's not going to work because there's nothing there yet. And so there's a couple more things out there. But yeah, we're exploring. If you guys have any insights or inputs or places you think we might go, then that's it. So ETH 2.0, we just want to play there. We know we'll be there sooner or later. The first mover is going to win the race. It has the most developers, the most stuff going on. So that's it. Oh my goodness. Thank you for asking, Chris. How is your hand? So I live in a communist country called the Netherlands. I think it's communist. I pay for everything. I pay 50-60% in taxes. I also have to pay for parking, and I pay for healthcare, and I pay for goddamn it everything. Whatever. But I went to the hospital to get stitches for my 60% taxes that I pay. And the healthcare that I pay a phenomenal amount each month for, and they messed up my stitches, so I got like Frankenstein fingers. Like it's really badly done. I've had stitches. I used to be a fighter, so I've had stitches on every part of my body, everywhere, and I've never had such a bad stitch job in my entire life. So my fingers are going to be deformed, but hopefully Did you guys see my MetaMask? What did I have in there? Like 3 or 4 ETH. Hopefully that goes to like 50 grand each, so I can go get a plastic surgeon or get my finger replaced. But yeah, it's just a little bit of ugly. That's okay. There's a little bit of ugly all over the place on me, so that's it's fitting. It's all good. So yeah, that's the deal. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on. If you guys are asking questions and making comments, then it gives me some stuff. Oh right, boom. Is March going to be one of the best months for effect.ai in general? What do you think? I would think that March is all right. This is secret information. I'm not going to release that. I think that March is going to be the biggest month for effect.ai in history, and it should yeah, we should be able to carry on that momentum, but I think this will be the biggest month by far ever for us in many different capacities, and you'll all make sense of it pretty soon. But you heard it here first. I haven't said that to anybody, so just a heads up. This will be our biggest month in the history of the project. So birds are crazy. That is correct. That is correct. Correct. I missed something maybe. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, cool. Vision and leadership. Yep, that's what I think. Love Cardano, love Polkadot. All right, cool. Yeah. Cardano has like an incredible amount of hate, but so did EOS. It really, you know, there's going to be haters on all sides. I don't think Polkadot has too much hate whatsoever. The problem with Polkadot is that it hasn't been released yet. And I promise you, the second they release it, there's going to be so much broken stuff there. And so we don't want to be the guinea pigs for these ecosystems. And we're not in the most major rush to get anywhere, but Cardano is number one for you. Well, I'll tell you what, it was one of my number one crypto picks. I just decided to double down in the bear market on a few different things that had potential. And at least the price of that's been good. But I mean, they're delayed all the time. So if they don't have smart contracts, we don't have a place at that house. So hopefully something is going to be there. So Milena lives in the Netherlands too. Come by anytime. I don't know if you've been to Amsterdam, but Amsterdam, there's a beautiful place called Zoku. It's a hotel, but up on the 6th floor, they have a nice environment up there. We have a satellite office there where we do all of our creative work and brainstorms and stuff. You can always come by there and drink. Well, it's not really allowed to have a drink, but we also have an office on Prinsengracht. So you can also visit us there. Our doors are open. We have an open door policy. Grab your computer, use our Wi-Fi, come in and hang out. you can certainly have beers here at this office. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the crypto space is firing on all cylinders. We had a bit of a pullback, so that is it. So Charles is just, I don't know. Yeah, fair comment. I feel the same. Feel the same. Feel the same. He is a bit full of himself. He's also, I think he was like an awkward guy, and now he's getting attention. So he's got this new egotistical thing, and he's just socially not the right thing. But yeah, whatever. That's it. Yeah, Prinsengat. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. These Dutch words. I'm so sorry. It's a Canadian accent, by the way. Canadian. Yeah, not an American. It's a Canadian. Sorry, I come across as American. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. See, that's the Canadian in me. Yeah. So yeah, that's the deal. We'll see what the future holds. We've always claimed to be blockchain agnostic, and we are. We need something that works for us as a development team and a developer community, and we also need technology that works. I think there'll be lots of options in the future. Interoperability between blockchains is also something. So that's it. So that's it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not all about taxes. I do not take advantage of any of the things in society that taxes are going towards. Listen, you don't have to feel sorry for me because it's what I prefer. I sleep on the couch at the office 5 out of the 6 days, or 5 out of the 7 days of the week. And then I drive up, and my family's living at their family's house. So I just don't take advantage of anything. I drive on a street one way, so that's it. And they expect me to pay for healthcare and parking and all of these things that I don't need. So I'm not about it. I'm thinking about making a move, maybe Portugal. Where do I move? Where's the most crypto-friendly freedom zone in the world? Yeah, Amsterdam parking. Yes, thank you. It's €8.50 an hour. Are you mad? Like, are you nuts? It's just crazy. I see Spain in the house. Spain, yeah, I love Spain. Been to Barcelona. Yeah, love it. Weather's pretty good. I'm thinking about Portugal. I'm thinking about building the effect resort where we can all just hang and work for cryptocurrencies. Mallorca. Oh man, I haven't been to the islands, but I need to get down there. There's no reason not to. Montreal, French Canadian. Yeah, I grew up in Toronto, so I remember the drinking age in Montreal was 18. So I remember spending some time in my 18th year over there in Montreal carrying on. I don't remember most of those trips, but some of them. Effect Island, yes. Oh man, wouldn't that be great? Malta. I'm not too sure. I haven't been to Malta, but I hear they throw some pretty crazy, cool, fun parties. I don't know if it's my type of people over there, but yeah, I'll go check it out. I know there's a lot of crypto people there, but a lot of crypto for profit people. Maybe not my kind of crew. I love Singapore. I love Singapore big time, and I am attracted to big, crazy cities. But I'm also a nature-loving boy too, so I need to be close to something. Which obviously Singapore is close to all kinds of stuff. Malaysia, I love Malaysia. I used to live in Indonesia and Thailand and stuff, so those are all kind of close to there. So that's awesome for travel. Oh yeah, I'll throw down some interesting information on the hires that we had today, if you guys care, just because I'm rambling, trying to offload my day. But yeah, we we hired on a programmer who's going to document everything that we've ever done to create like a developer journey for people to start building dApps on our network. So that's great. He has an incredible dApp that he wants to build that allows anybody with a cell phone to take pictures of animals in migration. So if you notice an animal on the list like the box jellyfish or orcas or monarch butterflies, whenever you see them in nature, you take a picture and submit that to the Effect network, and you get paid a few, and that goes into a data set. to compile, you know, a geolocation of animal movement. This is just one thing that can be on Effect Force that's really interesting. So he's going to build that DApp, but also the entire journey through APIs and SDK, and just build these things out. So yeah, so it should be an interesting thing. It's one of a billion ideas. Everybody we meet has a different idea. So this one should be a good one. The other person that we hired, her name is Velika. She is Taiwanese born and bred, and she's going to be our Chinese go-to-market strategist for the Chinese market. She's going to be building our communities over in China, and all of our influencer communications, partnerships, and everything else. So we're going very heavy into the Chinese market in the month of March, and April, and you know, into the future. We're really got a long-term roadmap for the Chinese market. We've always wanted to enter it, but now it's something. So that's funny you talking about Ocean Protocol, Sud, is that me and Jesse were just talking over dinner tonight at the office, and Jesse is our CTO, so known by most of our community members. And when this kid came in today, we gave him a few different things. So we wanted to either build a iOS and Android application for our work environment called Effect Force, which is now on our roadmap. So any of our community members here, you're getting some insider information. But so we gave him a few different options, and he picked this one, and then specifically started going on about the, you know, the box jellyfish and how he's really interested in their migratory behaviors. And I thought, man, that's a little bit weird. But if you know Ocean Protocol, you know their core element is the jellyfish. And so we thought that this is a beautiful way to partner with Ocean Protocol. We've been friends with Ocean from the very beginning of their project and ours. I talked to Trent, the CTO, and I've had many beers with him, and thought, you know, circles. But yeah, we've always talked about where, so I think we'll start creating data sets and putting that onto Ocean Protocol as the main supplier of data sets there, because that's just our niche. So that's it. So anyway, I'm not going to ramble forever. Ocean Protocol rocks. Yeah, great team. Pretty good stuff going on there. Yep, they smarties. Very smarties. So that's it. I see a guy maybe putting up his hand. So I don't know if, or maybe he's trying to give me a high five. If you give me a high five, King Ali, high five to you, man. Or if you have a question, you can ask. I don't know, but I'm giving my screen a high five right now. Several high fives. Happy Women's History Month, everybody. Just so you know, that's the month of March. So appreciate all the women in your life. Oh, Sandy also said that. Oh, yeah, that was coming from me. That was knowledge that I knew, and I was sharing that. Wow, I even said it exactly how you wrote it. That's weird. Nice one. All right, rock and roll. Okay, cool. Amazing. I appreciate you guys very much, and I really enjoy these conversations. And this one was like way off topic there at the end. But if you guys want to do this again, then just yeah, let me know. If not, then I'll just cry on Monday nights. That'd just be a bucket full of tears. No, I gladly come back. I'm just going to come back here. If you guys are here, cool. Yeah, if you guys let me know what you want me to discuss and talk about, whether it be my project, the crypto markets, maybe NFTs, maybe I can, okay, this is what we're going to do next week, if this is cool with you guys. I'm going to lean on you, and I'm going to have 50 questions about NFTs. Some I might know the answers, some I might not have full answers, and most of them I don't have any answers. I need to learn, I need to explore, and I think that would be a cooler thing. So next week, it's all about Effect Pieces, because Effect Pieces is what got me here, but this is going to be 50 questions about NFTs. So I'm just going to start I'm going to start now and come up with like 5 or 10 different questions a day until next Monday, and then yeah, hopefully you guys can fill me in on the deepest, darkest parts of this NFT space. Yeah, 50 questions. That's a lot, right? What the heck? I always overdo it. Always. I've never, ever like just done something normal. So, yeah, I'll aim for 50. If I get to 20, that might be pretty lucky. So that's it. So that's the deal. Appreciate you guys very much. Love and appreciate everybody. It's it's Women's Appreciation Month, so make sure you call your mom. You got to appreciate the mums and the grandmas. You know, grandmas go away, so make sure you give them love and appreciation before they go away, and that I guess happens to everybody. So just call everybody. You know, even all of them. Yeah, mums and grandmas and sisters. Don't forget sisters. I keep on forgetting my sister all the time. Don't forget your sisters. Even if they're crazy, it's okay. You know, like even if they're like my sister, they're crazy, but you gotta appreciate them too. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you guys. I hope I didn't bug the hell out of you guys. I bug myself often, but yeah, that's the deal. Thanks again. I'll see you next week on Monday. Till then, have a wonderful week, and hug your mom. See ya.